I just found out today that I had Tourette's the whole time. The entire time throughout my life, I've had Tourette's. And it's because nobody was ever willing to tell me about it. That I used to be electrically shocked in my temples and my chest as a kid with devices. Because one time me and this guy, we went looking for the cartel. And maybe we didn't know what to offer them. I don't remember exactly what it was. And then there were a bunch of emotions, and maybe I wanted to get back at the government. And then there were a bunch of people who were interested, I think, eventually, maybe is what it seemed like, eventually. But either way, the main point is that I had Tourette's, and I was electrically shocked for hours on my chest and my temples. And that gives, when I was a young kid, so I was electrically shocked on my temples and on my chest as a really young kid with this, I don't know, unit thing. I don't know what it was, but it hooked up to your temples, it hooked up to your chest, it hooked up wherever. And they had little, attachments, whatever, I don't know. But I was electrically shocked for hours and hours, and I had these people tie me down. One arm was a belt, and the other arm was, I had a handcuff on, and I couldn't get out of it for hours and hours. And I have multiple memories that go back. I think one time I woke up and I was having some kind of seizures or something, and these people had to get me off this thing. Anyway, that was one time, and then another time they only left me there for an hour. And then I don't know, but it was on high. It was always on high when we were doing it. So anyway, I don't give a fuck if I get sad during a video or whatever, but I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I had Tourette's my whole life, and I didn't know you could officially call it Tourette's too. It's Tourette's. I'm from being shocked, as a small kid. And, I didn't have anybody looking out for me or whatever. There were so many reasons behind it. I didn't want anything to do with it, probably. I was just a young kid. I was using meth too. So I was violent. So that type of thing, it gives you a violent condition of Tourette's, and the police couldn't ever do anything about any of the crimes I'd ever commit because it was an actual case of Tourette's. And I'd never know my whole life because I'd forget or something, but that's what really happened. And I'm finding out again because I have to relive through the memories and everything, and it's pretty bad, but I never knew. All the time I'd forget. I don't know how many times throughout my life. I think I'd remember sometimes, but I wouldn't know all the time. But I did hurt a lot of people in my life, but it's because I had Tourette's, and I didn't know what happened back then anyway. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know what happened to all those people. I mean, I met them through somebody, but all the memories are so bad, some of them. But I don't know if I've how many times I've shot a gun or shot anybody, but it all ended up real crazy. Like after we went somewhere to look for the cartel, and we had all these ideas, and we probably had something to convince them. Who knows? I remember a lot, but yeah, I guess I had Tourette's my whole life, and I didn't know. But yeah, who knows? Now I got to figure out what to do in my life, I guess, still. But anyway, yeah, that's what I found out today. Pretty terrible, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say for this video. I don't have anything cool to show anybody. Oh, look, there's a little fountain over there.